Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport for those of you who want to come and look at something in person. Happy to have you come anytime. Today we're going to get into all the crux of our latest acquisition, 1966 Mustang Convertible. You're going to want to watch this video from start to finish because we're going to do a cold start, a walk around to give you the details of these cars, the start of the pony cars. And the Mustang by far gets the crown for it as far as I'm concerned. It's just something really, really special. Now you can find all the information on our website. If you click on the link in the description, it'll take you right to our website, and that is www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you'll find the pricing, information on this car, and have also access to our over 100 additional vehicles we currently have on our sales floor. So, if that being said, let's get back to this interesting little car right here, because maybe you want to have your first collector car. Maybe you have 100. Maybe you need a little Mustang convertible. That's one nice thing about Ellingson's. We have cars from all the way in the 1920s up into the 2000s and beyond. So if you're looking for something special, we probably have it sitting right here on the sales floor, and in a very short amount of time could be in your garage. Well, let's get into this one right here. 66 Mustang. I remember these when they came out. Oh my gosh, the Mustangs were just absolutely everywhere. Ford just made a national hit, and it was a relatively inexpensive car, and it got you some real attention. Under the hood, of course, this one's got the 6-cylinder inline 6, which gives it plenty of power for this little light car, and it's hooked up to an automatic transmission. With that combination, anybody can jump in this car and drive it. That's one of the neat things about that combination, because a lot of cars back in those days came with manual transmissions. Well, someone said, you know, I want to have an automatic. This is going to be a lot of fun for anyone to drive, and that's why it has that. Beautiful chrome on this car, nice chrome bumpers. Biggest improvement, of course, on some of these older cars is the fact that they came out with radial tires a few years after this car was originally out. And radial tires are just such a nicer ride. It gives you more safety. They're better riding tires. All around, one of the biggest improvements that any old car can have. And this one already comes with a nice set right there. Now let's take a look at the inside in this car. As I mentioned, you know, I really wanted to come across as a sporty little model. And this part has the bucket seats, vinyl bucket seats, so it'll hold up. If you accidentally forget to put the top up or rain, it's not going to be such a hard thing to clean or whatever, take care of. This thing looks like, oh yeah, newer carpet, black carpet in here, original instrumentation. Does have an upgraded stereo for those of you who want to have AM, FM, because at the time, a lot of cars didn't come with FM radios because people didn't have them in their area. But this does have an AM, FM radio. The other nice thing that I do notice, it's got a padded dash. Padded dash are always good things for us young people when we used to ride around when you didn't have seat belts or whatever. Mom put her arm out to stop you from hitting the steel dashes, but many of us have scars that prove that we were from that generation way back when. This does have, by the way, front seat belts in it for those of you who are concerned about that. Kind of a nice feature to have as well. Black boot. This is let's see, I'm trying to think what color the top is on this particular car. It looks like it's a black top. Very good. That will match the car perfectly, no matter what. Yeah, it's just kind of, this color is just something really special. I mean, it is bright orange. I mean, they will certainly know when you're coming down the road. If you want to be incognito, this is probably not the color car you want, but if you want to have some attention, this is probably a real good candidate. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Give us a like, give us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much, and you'll find access to this information on this car, our current inventory, and as an added bonus, some of the cars we've sold over the last several years as well. Sign up for our news blast or our emails, because that way you'll be apprised of when any new cars come onto our sales floor, because like I said, Ellingsons have cars from the 20s, 30s, 40s, all the way up in the 2000s. If there's something you're looking for, we even have a car finder for you. You know, check that out at our website, ellingsonmotorcars.com. The other thing I always mention is, you know, many of us like to go, I really like videos. They're great. It gives me a good feel for the car, but I want to come in person. Well, by all means, we're more than happy to have you come to Ellingson Motor Cars here. You know, get on a plane, drive here, easy to get to. It's something that we're open to the public Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays from 10 to 4 as well. So if you want to be one of those persons that, you know, you want to touch and make sure, yeah, that's good. Make sure that you fit in the car. If it's something you want to buy, many of us don't fit in cars that we used to, but it's just one of those things. Come on down in person. The other thing I always tell people is if you buy a car, be it a Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Studebaker, Hudson, whatever, join the local club. And I'll tell you what, there's always a big Mustang club. So if you want to meet people that have the same passion as you do, and it can be very helpful, as we always say, you can find Mr. Wrench in the group if you're not so mechanically inclined like I'm not. I have to rely on other people to do stuff. Find Mr. Wrench. He's more than happy to give you advice or help you find how you have, if you need to have stuff done in the future. It's one of those things that we always do. Plus, you have access to the national clubs. There's, you know, join the National Mustang Club. Oh my goodness, that's one heck of a big club, and it's been going since 1964 and a half. So you have lots and lots of people have memories of these particular cars and whatnot. The other thing we can assist you with, many of folks don't know how do you go about getting financing on a collector car. Well, we can also help you with that. Give us a call. We can get the credit application rolling, and also we can reach out to some of our vendors and see what we can do to get you financing. Sometimes that's a really good way to go. If you don't want to use all your cash out of your pocket, they have some pretty good values right there for that. The other thing is, I live out of state. What would I do? How would I get the car to me? Another thing that we are more than capable of having help with is getting you a car shipped any place in the country. For that matter, I've sold a number of these Mustangs overseas as well. I mean, Mustangs are popular, you name it, any place in the world. Well, if you're looking for your first little Mustang, you just want something you can jump in, turn the key, start it in gear, boom, it's got automatic. This is probably a really, really good candidate for that first person to get their first collector car and to get a convertible. Because convertibles, the top goes down, the value stays up, and the fun is just that much more. So, well, thank you again for watching our videos. Hopefully, if you're looking for a little Mustang, we might have it sitting right here. And with a matter of a very short amount of time, could be in your garage, ready for you to enjoy at a drop of a hat. Thank you again for watching our videos, and we'll see you next time at EllingsonMotorCars.com.